Not long ago, a couple walked into our office just a few months before their planned retirement date. They had done everything right. They saved consistently for decades. They invested diligently. They avoided major debt. They raised their family, paid off their home, and built what most people would call a solid nest egg. On paper, they looked fully prepared. But when they sat down across from me, something didn't match the numbers. They were nervous, not because they didn't have money, not because they had made reckless mistakes, but because they didn't have a clear, coordinated plan for how everything would actually work together. They asked the kinds of questions that don't show up on a brokerage statement. How do we turn these accounts into dependable income? What happens if the market drops right after we retire? How much are we really going to pay in taxes? What if one of us needs long-term care? How do we make sure our kids and grandkids inherit what we intend, not what's left after taxes and confusion? Those are the questions that keep people up at night. And that's exactly why Wealth Management Strategies Retirement Solutions exists. We work with individuals and couples who are approaching retirement or already retired and who want more than investment returns. They want clarity. They want coordination. They want confidence, because retirement today isn't just about growing assets anymore. It's about orchestrating all the moving parts into a strategy that actually supports your lifestyle. Reliable income planning, tax-efficient withdrawal strategies, protection from market volatility, preparation for long-term care expenses, and making sure your legacy passes to the people you love, not unnecessarily to taxes. Most people spend their working years focused on accumulation. Retirement shifts the focus to distribution. And distribution is a completely different discipline. You're no longer asking, how much can I grow this? You're asking, how do I make this last? How do I protect it? How do I use it wisely? How do I pass it on intentionally? Let's talk about income. A portfolio value is not income. A 401k balance is not income. An IRA statement is not income. Income is what hits your bank account consistently and predictably, regardless of whether markets are up or down. Without a coordinated withdrawal strategy, retirees often overspend in good markets and underspend in bad ones. Or worse, they panic and make emotional decisions during downturns that permanently damage their long-term security. Markets will rise, markets will fall. That is not a prediction. That's history. But when your income plan is built correctly, you don't have to react emotionally. You don't have to wonder whether this year's volatility changes your lifestyle. Then there are taxes. Taxes don't stop in retirement. In many cases, they become more complicated. Required minimum distributions can force income at times you may not want it. Social Security taxation, Medicare premium surcharges, capital gains, all of these factors interact in ways most retirees don't fully anticipate. Small inefficiencies repeated over many years can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. Proactive tax strategies implemented years before and throughout retirement can significantly reduce that burden, but they require planning, not guesswork. Healthcare is another area people underestimate. Healthcare costs, especially extended care, can quietly erode decades of savings if not planned for properly. One extended long-term care event can dramatically change a surviving spouse's financial picture. We help clients explore strategies designed to protect assets while preserving dignity and independence. We also help them evaluate pre-retirement and post-retirement healthcare options, including Medicare decisions that can have lasting financial consequences. Because making the wrong healthcare choice isn't just inconvenient, it can be expensive. And then there's legacy. Many people say, if there's something left, that's fine. But when we dig deeper, we find that most families care deeply about how and what they leave behind. Life insurance, when structured correctly, can play a powerful role, not just as a death benefit, but as a tax-efficient wealth transfer strategy. It can provide estate liquidity, it can help equalize inheritances, it can even reduce tax burdens while you're still living. The goal isn't simply to accumulate wealth, it's to protect it, use it wisely, and pass it on intentionally. At Wealth Management Strategies Retirement Solutions, we believe retirement should feel steady, not uncertain. That means thinking beyond investments. It means understanding how taxes affect your income today and how required minimum distributions could affect you tomorrow. It means identifying ways to potentially reduce taxes through proactive strategies instead of reacting after the fact. It means designing an income plan that doesn't unravel during market volatility. It means coordinating healthcare, insurance, estate planning, and investments into one unified strategy instead of leaving them disconnected. Because when everything works together, retirement feels different. It feels intentional. It feels structured. It feels calm. If you're within 5 to 10 years of retirement or already retired and you've saved at least $300,000, but you're unsure whether your plan is truly optimized, we invite you to have a conversation. While many of our clients have accumulated $1 million or more, we welcome those with at least $300,000 because we believe more people deserve clarity and confidence, not just those with ultra-high net worth. This is not a sales pitch. There's no pressure, no jargon, no commitments, just a conversation. Our mission is simple: to help you create reliable income, reduce unnecessary taxes, prepare for healthcare realities, and leave a meaningful legacy, all while enjoying the retirement you worked so hard to earn. Retirement shouldn't feel like a financial guessing game. It shouldn't feel like you're constantly wondering whether the next market headline changes your future. It should feel secure, intentional, deeply rewarding. If you're ready to start enjoying retirement and stop worrying, all you need to do is tap the button on this page to schedule a call or video chat to learn how to solidify your retirement plan from an accredited investment fiduciary. If you decide to schedule a call or video chat, here's what that looks like. We'll have an initial conversation to determine whether working together could meaningfully improve your situation. Most people spend more time planning a 2-week vacation than planning the rest of their lives. Because everyone's situation is unique, we will ask you to participate in the planning process to make sure your plan is customized for you. You've spent decades building your wealth. Now it's time to organize it, protect it, and turn it into the kind of freedom retirement was meant to provide. I'm not going to solve everything on your first call. I'm not going to throw charts at you or overwhelm you with technical explanations. The purpose of that first meeting is simple: for me to understand your situation, not just your assets, your goals, your concerns, your fears, who and what is most important to you, your hopes for retirement, and for you to ask me any questions you have. We're evaluating fit on both sides. This offer is not for everyone. If you prefer to manage your own investments, build your own spreadsheets, and monitor the markets daily, you likely value control over collaboration, and that's perfectly fine. In addition, if you already have a long-standing relationship with a planner and have no intention of making a change, even if improvements are identified, then this probably isn't the right fit either. We work best with individuals and couples who are open to objective evaluation and willing to make thoughtful adjustments if a clear opportunity to strengthen their retirement plan is identified. If I don't believe I can meaningfully improve your situation, or if what you're looking for doesn't align with how I work, I will tell you directly and respectfully. But if I do see a clear opportunity to improve your plan, I will explain exactly what that would look like, why it makes sense, and what the next steps would be. We follow a clearly defined process called the retirement roadmap. It's designed to serve, not sell. Because everyone's situation is unique, you'll be involved in the planning process. We don't use generic templates. We build customized strategies designed around your lifestyle and goals. If you're ready to stop wondering and start planning with intention, tap the button on this page to schedule a call or video chat. Choose a time that works for you. We'll talk. We'll explore. We'll determine whether there's a clear path to strengthening your retirement plan. No pressure, no obligation, just insight. Thank you for watching. I look forward to speaking with you and helping you build a retirement that feels as secure as it looks on paper.